And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hit on the ground to short. Clement. And O'Neill is retired. Now it's Nick Senzel. Right through there for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Left field, way back there. That's back. See you later. His second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Right down the chute. That's strike one. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Outside.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
A little bit low. Mountcastle leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ball.
In the dirt. The tag, and got him at second.
You know, Bird, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the third. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Guerrero. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that is Springer. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman, flied to right his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. Rutschman retired. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. But they're on top 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Varsho in the box now, takes strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped to third. On to second, they get one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rutschman hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth, digging in, Brent Rooker. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
There's a strike.
We got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Nick Senzel, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Blanco back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score easily. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ronel Blanco will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now a jump throw, and he beats the throw, shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one close, ruled a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Taylor Ward. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs. Runner at first. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit. He reached out to walk his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And he takes a strike. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Going to count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Orioles held in check. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. There's a swing and a drive. O'Neill going back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Kirk up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now here is Addison Barger. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. And now
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. That's outside. Ball 3.
Count is full.
The 3-2 is
That's ball
outside,
4.
and it's
Take your
ball
base.
4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swing and a foul out of play. Wells ready to fire now. Inside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Misses outside, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Deal 1
That's
is
a ball.
outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Barker off of first with 2 away. Inside.
No, that's inside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. That clips the corner. This one popped up. Holiday settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Back here in Baltimore, well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Jackson Holiday. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
0-2.
zone. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
And that one missing low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner on at first with one gone. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez preparing to come on if needed. Little warming up as well. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs.